I have to run 20 miles today and I'm sitting here doing everything I possibly can except getting ready to run 20 miles. Not so fun fact is I am so I'm going to try, great idea on a 20-mile run, try something new, but at least it's not race day. This super high carb drink mix. I was just reading the back and it says this can replace your chews or any fuel you were gonna eat. It replaces that and it hydrates you. So then do I also just need regular hydration? I think that's why I haven't tried this yet, because I actually don't know. This one serving goes in a 16 to 20 ounce bottle. I'm gonna need way more hydration than 20 ounces because this is gonna take me like 4 hours or something. So I'm gonna hydrate like normal, and then when it's time, like I would take an energy chew, I'm gonna drink some of this. I don't know how much. This should be interesting. Also, I think Dan's gonna come with me. I think I might do 10 miles outside. It's like 21 degrees today. The sun is out. I might do 10 miles outside, 10 miles on the treadmill. Or 5 miles outside and 15 miles on the treadmill, because at least, as you saw, I know I can run 17 miles on the treadmill. So I know I can do 15. For the first part of the run, I think we'll do one of these, the high carb drink mix, and one of these regular hydration. I know someone out there's watching this like, no, you're not doing it right. And then you just have to watch me mess up. Well, it is what it is. Now the fun part is finding the scoop. Is there a scoop? Am I gonna have to stick my hand in here? Where is it? Oh, I do not want to put my hand in this. Oh, I found it. I found it. I feel like I'm contaminating this. My hands are clean, but still, they're never 100%. Even antimicrobial soap is like 99.9% reduction in bacteria and viruses. Everything's fine. Add 4 to 7 scoops to an empty bottle. We'll do 5. Seems like a lot of powder for not a lot of liquid. 2, 3, 4, 5. Then partially fill with water and then shake well. And then fill the rest of the way with water. Okay, well, it's 10:30 in the morning. I still haven't brushed my teeth. We're on a roll. I'm a mess. What's new? Going with pina colada today. I'm gonna want to eat food so bad after this. Oh, like not even having chews. Even drinking like the sugary drink and then eating the chews is also like, I just want food. But just drinking this whole time, the chews are like a reward. I did this to myself. Now that I made a complete mess, I'm just gonna ignore that. I'm gonna get dressed and then I'm gonna tell you where I've been. I could not find this other shoe and I blamed it on Bucky because he carries my shoes around. It was in the closet, so sorry, Bucky. That was on me. This is what we're going with today. Sweatpants with my bike shorts under, because I'm gonna minimize chafing. I know it's gonna be horrendous anyway. Something is poking me, so that's cool. And then I have a long sleeve under this sweatshirt, hat, probably overdressed, I don't know. Everything feels tight, probably because I was in New Orleans for an entire week eating friggin' so much sodium because you can't avoid it there. I feel like you're far away. That's okay. We're fine, right? I feel claustrophobic. I was in New Orleans. I was supposed to be there for 2 days working with Sleep Number. I was supposed to film with, I think I need to cut my toenails. I'm gonna cut my toenails real quick. As I was saying, I was supposed to be there for 2 days filming with Sleep Number with Aaron Jones, and also like doing a fan-centered video around the Super Bowl. And then the trip got extended for almost a week, and I was there for an Adidas event, and which like snowballed into other events, including the friggin' Super Bowl, which the Eagles won. Like, what are the odds that all of that happened? I got to go to the game and the Eagles won. Talk about stars aligning. And that all sounds hunky-dory, but my health and fitness during that whole trip, is where I am right here, along with my motivation. So we're gonna get through this together. It's not gonna be easy. We're gonna do the run, walk, run like we've been doing, 30 seconds run, 30 seconds walk. And I think it's today's goal is survival and not even completion, if I'm being perfectly honest. It's gonna be survival and get to where you can. In my humble opinion, it gets to a point, if you're pushing yourself so hard, because I gotta get to 20 miles no matter what, that's where you're gonna get injured, and that's where you're gonna go backwards. If you can even go lower than this right now, that could happen. And who knows, maybe I'm at like 15 miles and I'm like, I'm going to 20. I don't know. We're gonna find out together. With my Fruit of the Loom crew socks, or whatever these are called. I'll try and put some like New Orleans footage or pictures here. I wasn't that great about taking video. I was very overwhelmed. It was very hot and humid. And I swear they don't drink electrolytes there. Like here, if you just go to a gas station even, they'll have a little thing with packets of liquid IV or something. You know, people get hungover. I'm assuming what that's normally for. There was none to be found there. Also, to get anywhere there, you just had to walk because getting an Uber was nearly impossible because of all the roads being shut down. So it was like you had to walk an hour in the hot, humid weather, pouring sweat, because that's how I sweat, to get anywhere. Woe is me, I know. I'm just trying to put you in, you know, give you like an idea of my mental and physical state while I was there. And then showing up completely covered in sweat to then interview athletes, professional athletes. Also not sleeping very much. Everything like goes till really late there. We did film the entire thing. I will give myself credit for this, and Mike, podcast Mike. We did film the whole thing. Our entire New Orleans episode will be on YouTube. So that's where all that footage will be of us in the media center when we were filming with Sleep Number, us in the fan zone, at the hotel when the camera wasn't working and we were freaking out by a water fountain. All the chaos and unhingedness will be in there, but what we didn't capture is when Mike left on Friday and I didn't. So everything after that, Regan kind of helped me film, like interviews and stuff, but I did my best. All that to say, I did not get one run in there at all, because I thought I was only going to be there for 2 days. So I didn't pack sneakers. Where are the shoes that they're probably in here. No, they're not. Okay, great. I didn't pack sneakers. I didn't pack like tank tops and shorts to run in. I didn't pack anything like that. The only saving grace is I know that like with the Galloway method, they stress just being on your feet. Anytime on your feet is good for your training. And man, was I on my feet. I think I was on my feet for probably between walking and just standing at events, because for some reason there just weren't seats anywhere. I would say like at least, this might be an exaggeration, but I feel like 10 to 12 hours a day on my feet. Is that an exaggeration? I don't think so, because we weren't even sitting in Ubers. And by the end of the day, my feet ached so bad, like I did run 20 miles. I'm gonna tell myself that not all is lost. Not all is lost. We were on our feet, and that's something. I gotta put chapstick on. Also, I did brush my teeth, so slay. Also, it's Valentine's Day. I don't want to carry this. So this will just be for the outside run part. Then we're gonna have to come in and do this again for the inside run part. And it's gonna be really hard to not just sit down and not do the other 10 miles. These are the shoes I wanted to show you. This is the only pair of shoes that I packed for that trip. Like I said, I was supposed to be there for 2 days, and everyone is taller than me and walks really fast. So these give me like, I don't know, like 1.5 inches. They help me catch up. They help me see a little above where I'm usually at. These do not feel like running shoes, and being on my feet the entire time in either these or these, because Adidas was handing these out at the complex party, which I did not know what that is. Now I do. It's like fashion, and it's hilarious that I was there. But I met this person at a different Adidas party, and they were like in charge of inviting people to the other party. I made friends with him because I complimented his Crocs, and then I think, so we're friends. That's why I ended up here, and that's how I got these shoes. Also, Flava Flav was there. Also, Alex Earl and her boyfriend, who plays, I think, for the Miami Dolphins, or played. Also, Terry Crews. Did I say hi to any of them? No. No, I did not. I did want to thank Flava Flav for what he did for the women's Team USA water polo team during the Olympics. Love him for that. But I was too shy. I walked right by him. I couldn't do it. Anyway, what I was going to say is these also do not obviously feel like running shoes, because they're not. And my feet were feeling it. I'm just waiting for Dan at this point, in case you're wondering. You know what? Hell yeah. Sweatpants brigade, pom-pom hat brigade, outfits of the day. Okay. You ready?
Yeah.
All right, let's go. Okay, I just stepped outside. I no longer think I'm overdressed. It is really cold.
You can go on forever.
This is Dan's first time doing run, walk, run. And something I was going to tell you, Dan, is you do have to get used to, like, when a car is coming. I don't know if this is awkward for anyone else, but when a car is coming and then it says run for, 30 seconds,
yeah,
it looks like you're running because the car is coming. Like, and it happens so often, you just have to, like, get used to it.
Yeah.
But it always kind of makes me laugh.
Okay.
We're not even a mile in, but what do you think so far?
Good.
Yeah.
No, it's interesting.
You don't hate it.
No, it's not. No, it's if you don't want to run and you're like, this is gonna suck.
Yeah.
You start running and then you're like, oh, break.
Yes, exactly. Look, guys, he already gets it. We're not even a mile in.
Yeah, because I'm not a fan. I mean, like, I'm not. I like running, but not.
I don't know if we're on a run or a walk. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, see, now we're chilling.
Oh, we were supposed to still be running. 5 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay.
Oh. It's the ultimate leisure running.
It is. Like,
the runners might not call it a runner, but I don't care. Whatever.
Yeah, we've never.
Just get out there and have fun.
We've never cared what the runners think anyway around here.
With anybody.
Exactly. Yeah.
But are you listening to like a timer? Is that programs?
Like how I know when to run and walk?
Yeah.
Yes, I have my shocks.
I'm going off you. I don't know.
Right. Yeah. Dan can't hear the time change.
No.
I have my Shocks headphones, obviously, and then I have this interval timer app on my phone. It tells me to walk 30 seconds, run 30 seconds, and
You're walking now?
yeah, and on the run, it'll say like halfway there, and also 5 more seconds. And on the walk, it'll tell you 5 more seconds, so you can kind of like gear up to run again.
Gotcha.
Yeah, you can just do that on your Garmin watch. The voice does tell you, but it's not like all these cues, and you can't customize it as much.
Can you listen to music while you do it?
Yeah, I usually do.
Music, and then you hear that in the background.
Yeah.
Get ready.
And it's just real quick. It's just run 30 seconds like that.
Gotcha.
Yeah. The other thing is, because of my last mile time trial in the 8, whatever the time was, I recalculated what my pace should be on my long run. And instead of like 15 minutes per mile, it's 13, it's 30 or something. So right now we're doing like the old pace. So I need to figure out how fast I have to run on the run intervals to make the average pace be 13:30 something. Okay, so on that last mile, I sped up on the runs. Dan probably didn't even notice because it was like the tiniest bit.
Yeah.
On the runs, I sped up the tiniest bit, and we shaved a minute off the mile pace. So we're around like 14 and a half minutes per mile instead of 15 and a half. And so now we're only 1 minute away from what our long run, is this ice?
Yeah.
From what our long run pace should be. Also, we're kind of like stopping on the ice and stuff, which isn't really helping, but that's all right. Oh, it's wet here. Okay, just pause my watch, pause the timer. Which one of these is, I just drooled. Which one of these is the fuel? Still has powder spilled on it. I'm gonna do some of this. I actually feel like hungry right now. All right, well, that was whatever that was. Hopefully it makes me not hungry. And then we'll also do a little of this, even though that says it's hydrating too. Okay, so we are, wow, this is really wet. This is really wet and swampy here, ew. We are like 3.5 miles in. So we're gonna do that out and back like 2 more times, at least 1 more time. And then I'm gonna do the rest on the treadmill. Look who's walking back with his own little water bottle. So it's a documentary. A murder of crows, is that what a group of crows is called? Is it? Did you just make that up? This video is gonna get censored now because we said the M word. We're gonna look up what a group of crows is called, and I'll put it here on the screen. Dan was just calculating how many more of these out and backs, which are about 3 miles, how many more we would have to do to get to 20 miles. I love doing out and backs. I could do it the full 20. Dan has to go all over the country, up hills, down hills, valleys, mountains.
It's boring.
Not to me. Look where we are. The tree tunnel. Dan, grab tree tunnel vibes to throw at them. Yeah. I'm cool not doing all 20 miles out and back or outside period because I kind of want to watch Netflix on the treadmill. Look at the sun glistening off the ice. Walk for 30 seconds. You tied your shoe right through the run. I didn't stop the timer. The other nice thing about run, walk, run is like if you miss, like I missed like 10 days or something, you don't feel the dip in fitness, like the decrease in fitness as much as you would feel if you're coming back and trying to just straight run. It lessens the blow a little bit. Just had another schloggle of the high carb drink mix and the liquid IV. I'm hungry. Like I feel like the chews, like those energy chews I usually have, the scratch ones, you chew them, you could feel them in your belly. You're like, oh, a little satiated. I'm hungry. And we just had a full-blown conversation, very excitedly, about what we're gonna get for dinner from Mama's Pizza. Yeah. We are less than 7 miles in, so that won't be for a while. What are you hydrating with?
Piss and vinegar.
Dan, what does that even mean? Well, my phone died. How? I don't know. Actually, it's probably because I kept the camera like on and open a lot of times by accident, but still, that was like, it was fully charged before I left. Why am I talking like this? I can pick it up. It's charging now. We are now charging. So I guess we're doing the rest on treadmill, which is like 13 miles. It's less than the 17 that I did before, so I know I can do it. I know I can do it. Bucky knows I can do it too. Look, I love how he just struts. I turned the thermostat way down in the living room. It's hot. The chafing is gonna be unreal. I'm gonna refill my fuel and hydration bottles, and we are gonna get started after I change. I'm not even gonna sit down because I think I'll be done. 14 miles in, chafing really bad. This show, insane. People are insane. Still have some hydration and this stuff left. Pretty over it right now. 17 miles in. My legs and feet are so sore. Definitely over it. I feel like, okay, I have 3 miles left. It feels like I have a marathon left. My battery's dying again. My headphones are dying. Finally got to 13 miles. It's literally getting dark out. How am I? Unwell. Oh my gosh. I don't know if I was like dizzy when I got off the treadmill or if I was just like got the treadmill effect where you feel like you're moving but you're not. I am so glad that's over. It's slightly bothering me that on Strava, my watch showed like 6.2 7:09 in the first section because I didn't unpause my watch. But you know what? Dan's watch said 7. We went 7. I know I went 7. Plus 13 is 20 miles. Oh, I just second guessed that. Yeah, it's 20 miles, right? 7 plus 13. Also, it's Friday, so Dan got pizza and I'm just... What? Okay. The kids are literally asking me for water from the living room. What? Are you serious? Did you guys run 20 miles?